wound down for Leta. Leta just does not have resources, and Flash could go for a game-ending drop. But no, Leta gonna go for a covert ops. Leta thinking about going for lockdown or nuke. Definitely getting desperate here, and we'll see if he can win a nuclear war here against Flash. I'm not sure exactly what he plans on doing here. I'm gonna guess it's lockdown because, I mean, nukes just don't work. But especially not against Flash. I mean, I just don't think nukes would work. But who knows? Maybe that is why this game is epic. But certainly any game. Oh no! Oh no! No, Leta is going for nukes. Wow. So I guess Leta could be trying to blow up a concentration of Flash's tanks, but this is gonna be so hard for him to do. I mean, you know, these players' APMs are able to scan and look at all of their unit concentrations, their building concentrations instantly almost, and he's going to figure out where it is and try to stop it. But I guess Leta possibly can just try to win based on the element of surprise. He might think Flash would not expect it, you know, in the back of his base, and you might be right. Flash might not be able to get forces over there to kill the Ghost fast enough. So this is going to be very interesting. A nuclear war about to start, or at least a one-way nuclear war, and we'll see if this desperation move, this V move almost, this V weapon, kind of like the German V weapons, will work out for Leta here. I don't know if it will. I mean, the reason why nukes aren't produced very often, and that, by the way, is building a Ghost, that barracks, most certainly. The reason why they're not used very often is because they don't work very easily. They're very hard to get to pull off, basically, especially with you know, lots of scans in the end game, especially against a Terran player. I mean, against a Protoss or Zerg, it's actually slightly easier because of just the way that tanks outrange Ghosts so much. I mean, they're just able to kill those Ghosts, pick them off very easily. And anyway, right now we're going to be seeing Leta maybe trying to pull a drop-off somewhere. He's actually just building his nuke, so it's going to be a little bit of time before he can get it off. This is going to be fascinating to watch here. I guess lockdown does not really work when your opponent has like 30 tanks, no matter how good these guys are. Lockdown is not going to work. I don't think Flash has any idea this is coming. And right now, Leta needs this to work. He absolutely needs this to work. Flash is in a commanding position right now. Maybe Leta is going to try to break one of these unit concentrations with his tanks, using them to tactically break open one of the fronts. Flash trying to drop upon all those sieged up tanks of Leta's. I think if he drops on that, that might be huge trouble for Leta if Flash can get some units over there. I'm not sure if he has enough, though, to defeat that army. Whoa, Flash, I think, does. If he drops, he could win this battle, and those remaining tanks are going to be useless. Leta, I think, is concentrating way too much on this right side location. He just does not have enough forces to really do anything, and I think he's leading himself into a death trap, a valley of death, pretty much. Because Flash has got, you know, got this covered. On the north, he's got the high ground. On the east, he's got at least an even number of tanks, and he's also got a huge dropship advantage. So I don't know what Leta can do here. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, these nukes have to work out for him. They absolutely have to work out. And here we are seeing the Ghost moving forward. What is he going to do? Where is he going to go is the question. Is he going to try to blow a hole? Just like the tactical nukes were planned to be used in the Cold War. You know, the early Cold War, both sides had these small nuclear weapons, and they were planning on using them to blow lines through tank armies. Oh, Flash, though! Flash is so aware of his surroundings. Man, he just sees that tiny blur and he scans just absolutely. This is what I mean. It is so hard to do this. And, you know, Leta is going to have to pull in North Korea here with this nuke. It is going to be very difficult. There's the nuke. There's Flash looking, and does he know it's there? I mean, that nuke could kill a good number of tanks. I admit, that's going to kill about 7 tanks if it lands. Flash spots it, though. Is he going to be able to get away? It looks like he will get away, though. It's going to get a couple. It's going to get 1. Wow, that was a failed nuke there. Flash looks unperturbed. That is not going to really matter. Flash knocks down that Ghost. So that was rather useless for Leta, unfortunately, and we see how hard it is to nuke. So, Flash right now once again has the high ground, but no, he loses all those tanks. Nice attack there by Leta. He's going to keep going for it with these nuclear silos. Flash reinforcing here. I'm surprised that Flash does not have an overwhelming advantage in tanks. considering the resource advantage he should have at this point. Flash going for nukes of his own! He's going to go for some nukes of his own to get revenge. It's going to be mutually assured destruction here in this game. This is insane. I don't know if you guys know the song Russians by The Sting, or by The Police, by Sting and The Police back in the 80s, but this could describe it great. There's no such thing as a winnable war. It's a lie we just don't believe anymore. It is going to be great here. Nuclear war, mutually assured destruction perhaps. Flash is in big trouble on the right side though before he can get nukes. What is going on? How did Flash not manage to stop this? I have no idea how he doesn't have many more units than Leta does, but he doesn't. Flash actually has basically protected, he was protecting his natural expansion, I guess. So that's where most of his forces are. Another nuke! Where is it? I have no idea. Oh, it's Flash's, no! I think it was Flash's nuke. No, it was, oh no, it was Leta's nuke. I believe. Yeah, I think that was Leta's nuke. I'm not sure. No, it's got to be Leta's nuke. And now Flash is going to try to drop upon this. Does he have enough? He does have enough. So he manages to get away with this without... Oh, whoa, no! He doesn't have enough! Wow! No, he does! It's so close! Flash transitioning into Wraiths now. Not sure if this is an amazingly great idea because... I guess he wants to pick off the dropships, actually. It could be a good idea, in fact. And he certainly has gotten a lot of Wraiths, or a lot of starports, so he can build lots of Wraiths. Absolutely insane. Oh, Leta making a mistake here. What is Leta doing? He's not running away with these dropships. Huge mistake by Leta. Just careless by Leta, and unfortunately, that's going to cost him. Flash pulling off a nice little attack there, surprise attack. That's, you know, what is a hallmark of really good StarCraft play is constantly switching tech when you can and catching your opponent by surprise. But Leta is doing the same thing, and he's doing it with vultures, speed vultures from Leta, and Flash's tanks are not on siege. That means they're gonna die. No, Flash, is he gonna hold? I don't know. Leta trying to break the front door. He knows Flash is weak there because Flash dropped all of his tanks that were there to the right side, but Flash once again holds it off with a couple of Wraiths. This is just insane here. Flash's Wraiths, Leta's vultures and nukes, and these nuclear bombs, I mean, they have not done that much so far in this game, I gotta say, but certainly they are making it very interesting. Flash trying to use Cloak, not gonna work though. Like I expected, Leta has plenty of scans. Both players are getting close to mine out, but Leta has gotten there first. He is mined out at this point. A nuke being launched. I don't know where it is. I think the observer is trying to find it too. I don't know. Maybe in the natural expansion of Flashes. I am not sure. But we're going to find out at some point soon, I think. Or perhaps that was the first person. I have no idea what's going on. Maybe that was the first person review and said nuclear bomb finish or something. There's a nuke. That's very obvious. It's at the natural expansion somewhere. Does Flash know? Flash knows. Flash kills off that ghost. No luck from Leta at all, and I gotta say these nukes have not paid off for him, even though, like I said, they've added some epicness to this game. Leta right now trying to advance, but why doesn't Flash have more units? I don't understand. I guess he's just been constantly harassed. How does he not have a superior army? He has like 3 bases up on Leta, literally 3 bases on the right side. It is just crazy. Flash just, I don't know this. Maybe it's the rates that are costing him a lot. I mean, they are doing some good. Not saying they're bad, but you know, they are expensive. They're not tanks, which is what he needs right now. Those upgraded Goliaths just make mincemeat of Wraiths. And there's Flash's first-person view. I guess he's just focusing on defense, so perhaps that's why it looks like he doesn't have larger armies, because he has to defend several locations, whereas Leta is free to concentrate forces. But this can only go so far for Leta. GG! Whoa! Just as I say that, Leta realizes that there's no way he can make any frontal attacks anymore. He is just out of resources. Leta runs away from his booth. Flash comes out victorious, and that was a good time to GG for Leta, certainly. The game was up. His goose was cooked. He was probably out of resources, and he had no more mineral patches left. Leta should not feel bad for himself. He certainly played an extraordinary game against Flash, who does manage to take one off of Leta. They are now 2-3, by the way. In lifetime statistics, Flash and Leta, Flash is now up 3-2 over Leta, and I gotta say, what a tremendous game played by both players, and thank you guys very much for recommending this game. We'll probably see you in a couple of more casts coming up soon. But, please do feel free to email me. If you're interested in donating, please do so. It definitely helps. I've gotten some very generous people recently, but, it certainly helps with the amount of time we spend on commentaries and just the amount of, just pretty much the effort we put into it. It definitely is a great sign of support. So, just to keep them coming free, too. That is definitely very nice. Anyway, Flash here takes the victory. Don't worry, Hite Sparkies versus Leta Oz with the ace match. I know it's good. It's going to be coming up very soon. But thank you guys for watching this, and see you in the next commentary.